Oh, hello! Randy, Cecile's little brother too. It's been a while, hasn't it? How is he on a first-name basis and I'm still stuck at Cecile's little brother? Hey, Ada! How have you and my favourite St. Ursula gals been doing? I'm doing well. And Philia and Lon are just the same as ever. Say, it looks like your team has some new members. We should get together again sometime and have a little bit of fun. It was so good to see you again. We should get together again and have a little bit of fun. I forgot about Philia, to be honest. She still hasn't appeared in the latest SAO game. It's meant to be the next patch, but we shall see. We recently welcomed a new medical intern here at St. Ursula. That's him over there. His name is McCall. I heard he's a self-taught Crossbellan. You have to admire that kind of tenacity. I'll be sure to treat him anytime he stops by. I'll be sure to treat our new resident freshman to plenty of treats and other goodies. Speaking of goodies, oh, shining palm cushion. Let's get a braised stew. Doing that flashing again. Very strange, it's very strange. Not annoying or anything like that, just makes me curious. Flora can be strict, but her teaching methods really do work. She knows so much about everything we're studying. I'm lucky to have her tutoring me. Good to see him, though. The only thing I'm not sure about with Flora is her habit of eating while reading anatomy textbooks. I've been entrusted with tutoring our freshman intern, McCall. Of the clan McCall. It may eat into my own studying hours, but I think I'll be alright. This is an opportunity for me to learn too. I'm going to do everything I can for both our sakes. Mentoring your underclassmen counts as studying too, you know. This is an opportunity for me to learn, so I'm doing everything I can for both of our sakes. Just thinking about that point, it's like, yes, kind of right. Visitor and outpatient lodging, speak with the superintendent prior to use of rooms. Oh my. Things especially here. Butterflies! We don't like butterflies. Especially the ones around St. Ursula. Prepare to be busted, dust. Oh, hello. Do you have business with one of our research residents, perhaps? I don't know where I got research from. I'd be your guide, but as you can see, I'm too busy cleaning. I believe all the doctors and interns are in the hospital at the moment. If you're looking for someone, I suggest you try there. I've got you now, dirt. Prepare to be cleaned. Very strange. Ah, that's better. I think I'll head out to the terrace now and get myself some fresh air. Like, where are you putting this dust, though? You're just spreading it around. You want some kind of vacuum? Oh, it's a birdie! What kind of bird is that? It's got a long beak. Someone let me know. Someone will know. Anything special going on around here? Nice to see they've still got these fences up, though. I do remember that support request sort of thing, though, because it's very much like very detective-ish. I still hope there's some of that going on, though. That's what I liked about the first game. Hello again, everyone. Are you on your way back from finishing Dr. Salen's request? Yeah, that's right. Taking another break, Cecile. You could say that. I'm on the night shift tonight, so I'm getting some things in order before heading back to the main building. I was thinking of bringing back some of my favorite black tea to help keep me awake. Oh, yes, black tea, my favorite. You must have a long night ahead of you. I trust you, but don't forget to take care of yourself, okay? I know. Give me some credit, Lloyd. I'm tougher than I look. Maybe a little bit of guy's tenacity rubbed off on me after all those years. Now that you mention it, I couldn't help but notice you were looking at the photo when we walked in. I take it that's a photo of the man himself. It is. Would you like to take a closer look? Look at little Lloyd there. He's adorable. Memory serves me, this was taken 3 years ago in front of the CPD. The man on the right is my older brother, Guy Bannings. Is it? I thought it was the guy on the left. So this is what he was like. He was like a really straightforward kind of person from this photo. Maybe that's where Lloyd got it. Damn. Cecile was just as beautiful then as she is today. Why couldn't I have grown up with a gorgeous woman to look up to? Have some dignity, Randy. Though, looking at the two of you together like this, look like the perfect couple. Why, thank you. I think that's the best compliment you could have given us. Let's not overlook that cute third wheel of a little brother in the middle. Don't think your baby face has changed one bit. It's like looking into a crystal ball to the past, seeing the small beginnings of the charms that turned Lloyd into a modern-day lady killer. Excuse me? Not wrong. What? If he's had this charm for at least 3 years, he should be able to find some self-awareness by now, too. What did I do to deserve this? Still, a lot has changed in the few years since this photo was taken. At least that's how I feel about the world around me. Maybe I'm the one who's been stuck in the past since Guy's death. Cecile, listen to me. It may take a while longer, but I want you to keep waiting. I haven't forgotten, and I've never given up. I swear one day I'm going to find the truth behind my brother's death. He's not alone. The SSS is Guy's legacy. It's a goal for all of us. Thank you, everyone. Don't feel as though you have to accomplish the impossible. Guy may not be here, but I still have people I love. All I want is for all of us to continue living peacefully. So, if you ever do anything that has you come through our doors on a stretcher, I'm going to have Dr. Salen serve you the bitterest medicine you've ever tasted. If she makes it, I'm sure it would work at the very least. If she wanted, she could probably concoct something as bitter as possible without sacrificing the potency. Point taken, we'll be careful. Perhaps if I knew the truth behind Guy's death, I could finally move on. Just don't feel as though you have to accomplish the impossible. All I want is for all of us to continue living peacefully. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah. Can't argue with that statement at all. Cook! There's a copy of a primer of crossbelling cuisine here. Braised stew. Oh, very well. Is there anywhere else we could go here? No. Okay. Oh, spare pole. Spare pole. Sometimes when I work up here, I pick up juicy little tidbits from the interns while they're on their lunch breaks. There's some gossip surrounding Dr. Salen right now, as it so happens. Haven't spoken with her myself, but I do wonder what kind of person she really is. Dr. Salen has been the talk of all the interns recently. Haven't spoken with her myself, but I do wonder what kind of person she really is. This is the way to the research ward, isn't it? Don't have any business there right now. Fair enough. No one. No, it's very empty. We're allowed in. The linen room! Ah, memories of the linen room. No unauthorized personnel. Do you remember Mr. Gable? He was hospitalized here for a long time, but was released over the summer. Now, that man was so selfish and a real pain in the neck for all of us. Still, I wonder where he is now and how he's doing. He's doing better, I would say. He doesn't realize he is, but he is. Just remember that Sharon is supposed to be administering an IV drip today. Oh no. Better go check in on her. Last thing I want is to have to clean more blood out of the bed sheets. Oh no. Just imagining the amount of blood everywhere. Your post-operative progress has been going swimmingly, Michael. I think it's only a matter of time before you're discharged. You should give your parents in Le Mans a call and tell them the good news. Really? Would I lie? Dr. Salen did a wonderful job of your operation, of course. But it was still your courage that brought you this far. We're all proud of you. Thank you, Dr. Belding. It's amazing how talented Dr. Salen is. I think even I can learn a lot from her. I'm actually leaving the hospital. Wasn't sure if I'd ever be able to. I should call my parents in Le Mans. You should. You should. They'll be overjoyed. There's barely anyone here, it's weird. There was a lot of noise a little while ago about a scandal involving one of the hospital's former doctors. Doesn't worry me, though. The doctors here are very good, and I heard they had nothing to do with it. I broke my leg in a traffic accident. This is the worst. I have important work to do back in my job. I won't be forced to resign over this. Resign? For a broken leg? Good morning and welcome to the nurses' station. Wait, it's Randy and Cecile's younger brother. What's up, Philia? How you been? Good to see you again. Good to see you too. I've been alright and you two look like you're doing well. Hey Randy, think I might have another opening in my schedule soon. No fooling. Get the girls together and go on another group date. You telling me Randy has actually been on a date with multiple nurses? You know we're here for work, right? Oh, I can't wait to go on another group date with everyone. You'll have to come with us too, Lloyd. Promise not to tell Cecile. Oh my. Have you heard that Dr. Sayland is quite well known in Remetheria? She has pedigree, a doctorate, and even ties with the Principality's royal family. Her references are impeccable. What I like about her personally is that she's tenacious. In the modern working world, a woman has to be, you know? A lot of respect for Dr. Sayland's tenacity. One needs it in the modern working world, you know? Oh yes, quite. I mean, she's impressed me so far, is the best way of putting it. Like, she seems very capable. I like her. The doctors and nurses at the hospital are so kind. I feel like I'm in good hands here. Okie dokie, let's just set up your IV drip. Are you sure you could do this by yourself? What if you pierce the wrong spot and I start spurting blood? Oh, come on, that only happened the once, and it was an honest mistake. Don't worry, everything will probably go fine this time. Probably? Huh? Oh, I forgot the needle. Please, nurse. Oh, dear. You're screwed, mate. You're screwed. I heard the hospital underwent a police investigation at what happened during the court incident. It seemed to clear their name. It's good to hear. Nice being able to come to a world-class hospital like this without any reasons to be afraid. I can't help but notice the explanations on medical labels have become a lot more detailed these days. It's supposed to make the user feel more at ease about what they're taking, but I'm not sure if it does for me. That's an impressive-looking list of ingredients, but it's all gibberish to me. Tired of waiting. It's gonna be my turn. Not now. Oh, hey, it's Randy and Cecile's younger brother. What's up, man? It's been too long since I saw that cute face of yours. Good to see you again. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'd love to catch up with you guys, but I'm in the middle of my shift. We'll have to save it for another time. Still, it was good seeing you again. I'll have to stay and catch up with you guys, but I'm in the middle of my shift. Next time, I suppose. See you around. Here's your grandpa's medicine, Amisa. Make sure he takes it, alright? I will. Thank you again, Mr. Lighton. It's great to hear that Quinn has finally started to take his meds. So thanks to little Amisa's efforts, she never gave up for a second. Don't worry, I'll keep making sure that Grandpa takes his medicine. Good. Still shocks me that Dr. Gunter would be the one behind such a heinous conspiracy. Some people just aren't what they seem to be. Indeed. I hate to say it, but St. Ursula's reputation in the medical field has taken a hit thanks to the cult incident scandal. It's frustrating, but I understand why that is. One of our doctors was responsible for manufacturing the drug that led to that incident. Thankfully, police investigation confirmed the regular drugs he prescribed patients were fine and proper. However, even among our patients, we still get a sense the wariness they harbour toward the hospital as a whole. Police investigation should have cleared St. Ursula. Still, there are patients that don't fully trust us. We're doing all that we can to earn Crossbell's trust back. May take a while, but we'll do it through providing the best healthcare on the continent. Good. Good work collecting those medical surveys, SSS. If there's ever anything you could use the help of St. Ursula with, don't hesitate to come see us. What about the hospital? Good work collecting those medical surveys. Good. My roommate Flora has been tutoring one of the freshman interns. McCoud? I think that's his name? Seeing him bewildered and trying his hardest around here reminds me of when I was the newcomer. Still learning too, of course. There's always more to study. Seeing McCloud reminds me of when I first enrolled at St. Ursula. Still not all that different. There's always more to study, whether you're a freshman or a senior. Oh, I remember you. In the mountains. You're the officers from the SSS who helped me with my research. As it so happens, I'm heading abroad tomorrow for an academic conference. I'm presenting a thesis on my lupinous grass research. I was just thinking of you and how I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. Lupinous grass. Oh, right! I just retrieved some from Crossbell Cathedral earlier this year as part of a support request. Congratulations on your research. It's all thanks to you and the supply you secured for me. I'll be leaving for an academic conference abroad tomorrow to present my thesis on lupinous grass. My regret is that I'll miss the opportunity to meet the visitor that's coming to see the hospital. Oh well, no sense in worrying about it now. The visitor... Intriguing. Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Damn that laggo. Could he be any more full of hot air? Every time he opens his mouth, he reasserts himself as the most pretentious doctor on the continent. Suppose that research of his on lupinous grass is fairly impressive. Never denied that Lago is a good doctor, or that his research is valuable. That doesn't mean he isn't a chuckle jackass on top of it. Learn to live with it, though. I was practically jumping for joy when I heard Dr. Salin was joining our facility. I see the Salin's company's name every single day. It's my job to work with their equipment. I think your relative of the company's president would take a job here. I'm lucky. Might learn a few company secrets someday. That is, if I ever work up the courage to talk to her. Don't know why, but there's something intimidating about her. I'd love to ask Dr. Salin to share stories of her family's company, but just can't find the right time to. Did you know that Chief Ursuline is an expert when it comes to medical equipment? Growing up in Lamont State, she had the chance to study the basics of orbital engineering at the Epstein Foundation. As a researcher myself, it's a pleasure to work under someone so qualified and knowledgeable. Medical equipment is indispensable and goes hand in hand with providing patients the absolute best in modern healthcare. I believe the research we're doing today is going to pave the way for the future of medical science. Cool. Alright, so that's the rounds done here. Let's head on back to Crossbell, I guess, and hand in. Oh. Could it be another call from the department?
Hi.
Lloyd Bennings of the Special Support Section speaking. It's me. I know you haven't forgotten the sound of my voice, Detective. Of course not, Mikhail. What do I owe the pleasure to? Got it in one. You really are becoming a top-class detective, aren't you? Or maybe you were just longing to hear my sultry tones? No. The list of suspects only had one person on it, Mikhail. Say, Kia should have come to the guild branch today, right? Oh, yeah, about that. She and Shizuku went to the Harbor District to play. Your puppy, Zeit, I think his name is? He was with them, so I figured it was all fine and dandy. Yeah, that's not a problem. If Zeit is looking over the girls, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Good to know, good to know. I've heard a lot about that pupper, you know. It's even more dignified in person. Think he's really one of those divine wolves from Crossbell legend? I'm not sure about that. Zeit is special, but I don't think he's a living legend or anything. Anyway, did you just want to touch base with us about Kia? No, actually. There was something else I wanted to tell you kiddos. More specifically, something Arias wants to. He's looking to book a little info swap with you guys. Should be back at the branch later this evening. Think you can swing by? Tonight? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Does this have anything to do with the trade conference? There's that, but... also wants to talk to you about Heiyue and the Red Constellation. Got it. As soon as we're done with our request for the day, we'll head over to East Street. Sure thing. I'll be waiting. That was Mikhail from the Bracer Guild, right? Something up. Sort of. Bracers want us to meet for an information exchange. Lloyd gave the others the details of what he and Mikhail discussed. So, this is about Heiyue and the Constellation too, huh? Makes sense Arias might know a thing or two about stuff going on outside of the state. It's tempting offer if you ask me. So should we head back to Crossbell City and go to the Bracer Guild? Actually, Arias isn't going to be back at their branch until this evening. Continue taking care of our business until then. We did already gather some information about the Red Constellation, but we could also use the car to ask around other places in the state. It sounds like a good idea. We can head to the guild on East Street once we're done. Alright, so let's head back to Crossbell. And go to the harbour, obviously. Harbour. Where are they? Said they came to the harbour, but where are they? Din 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 din. I don't see them. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Just completely missing them in the middle. Alright, Shizuku, give it a whirl. Okay. Give me your paw, Zite. Woof. Oh, Zite is so smart. And his paws are really soft, too. I know, right? Okay, Zite, jump over Shizuku this time. Woof. I think it's too dangerous, so you won't, if you say so. You're a smart one, aren't you, Zite? Woof. Go. Oh, I completely agree, Right, so, let's head to Special Support section. And hand in. Lovely. Right, Bracer Guild it is then. Hey, boys and girls, thanks for coming. Arias isn't back yet, but feel free to wait upstairs for him if you'd like. You're also welcome to come back after tying up any loose ends. Alright, we still have some time. It's almost night. Is there anything we forgot to do? Wait for Arias to return. Well, come on in and make yourselves at home. Got some tea and coffee brewing. You're welcome to help yourselves to it. We'll just have the tea, thanks. We'll be upstairs then. Arias soon returned to the Bracer Guild. The SSS then exchanged information regarding the trade conference, Heiyue, and the Red Constellation.
Naruhodo. クリムゾン商会というのにそんな裏があったとは。
It's been a real bitch getting any new info from Erebonia lately. Thanks for telling us what you know. Don't mention it. We're glad to help. Shouldn't you guys have plenty of information on them? Bet the guild's always fighting Jaeger Corps. It's true, but we rarely cross paths with Jaeger Corps on the level of the Red Constellation. Our opposition could possibly amount to a full-scale war. It would be that bad? They have enough power to match a smaller country's military. Among all Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation is on a whole different level. They've got connections all over the place and rush into any conflict they can just to appeal to potential buyers. Zephyr may be the only other Jaeger Corps on their level. That's Garcia's old corps, isn't it? Of course, gather the toughest guys with tons of combat experience. Zephyr used to have a real badass at their helm too. They called him the Jaeger King. But a year ago, he and the War God, my old man, killed each other in battle. Randy. Far be it from us to pry into your personal life. To be fair, the guild's aware of that fact already. As far as we know, Zephyr's been out of commission all year too. Yes, I'm sure they're not up to anything. Too bad I can't say the same about the Red Constellation. It's because my uncle's still there. Red Constellation's vice leader, Sigmund Orlando, the Red Ogre. He's just as much a monster as the War God and Jaeger King were. Those three men are particularly infamous. Based on the stories I've heard, I'm not sure I could defeat them. You're joking? Even the Divine Blade of Wind isn't a match for them? I think it'd be a coin flip, personally. Don't flip coins, only one person does that in this series. Swordsmen and Jaegers have way different fighting styles, you know? Oh yeah. Maybe strong, but my uncle's nothing short of a monster. You guys seriously threw down, neither of you would walk away unscathed. That I know. Or I will oppose him with all my might, should the situation call for it. The problem is understanding why they've come to Crossbell. That is what it boils down to, yes. Even with everything we've learned so far, the answer is still hazy. Said Wazy. Yes. I can understand why some people go with Wazy, but it's like, immediately I was on Wazzy. But anyway. But the only thing we can say is they have ties with the Imperial government. True, but there's something else I'm worried about too. It's a little tidbit Arias learned while he was in Calvard. Huh? And that would be some concerning information regarding Heiyue. The Republican government is currently colluding with Heiyue's elders. Seriously? Same elders Shin's grandfather is a part of. Alright. Just one other teensy little thing to consider. The person facilitating said dealings is none other than a woman by the name of Kilika Ruren. What? I can't believe it. The same Kilika we met? Oh, that raven-haired lady you knew at the auction, right? Incidentally, she also has ties to the Bracer Guild. Does she? She once served as the Zeiss branch's receptionist in LaBelle. However, she retired about a year ago and began working for an intelligence agency in the Republican government. It's known as the Rocksmith Agency. You don't say. Rocksmith? That's the Calvardian president's surname. I had heard the president established a new intelligence agency, but I never would have imagined she... Oh, wait just a minute. The Red Constellation and Heiyue had a conflict with each other before, right? Calvard and Erebonia's intelligence agents are in contact with them, then... Could mean the stage is being set for one hell of a confrontation. Ugh. Mean to say Crossbell will become the battleground for a proxy war between the Empire and the Republic? That's a possibility, yeah. Especially since Erebonia's Chancellor Osborne and Calvard's President Rocksmith will be arriving tomorrow for the trade conference. Either one of them may take this chance to eliminate the other. Neither of them are keeping their contacts a secret, though. That strikes me as odd. Suppose Heiyue or the Red Constellation did act. Should either nation's connections come to light, the international community would be in an uproar. Neither Erebonia nor Calvard is willing to take that kind of risk. Oh, yeah. Bring up a good point. Direct confrontation would make any sense. Why else, then? Tell me, what the hell's my uncle up to? There must be some kind of meaning behind their actions. I think we're still missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. One that we need to find, and fast. Oh. You got that right. Not bad, Lloyd. Not bad at all, but we already one-upped you on that. The guild had the same thought, naturally. We're in the process of using our information networks to track down the remaining piece of that puzzle. How about that? LB, mind giving us a holler when you guys learn something? Don't gotta ask, or contact your HQ on the off chance we do. We would appreciate the same treatment. Please contact us if you find anything on your end. We'll need to cooperate as much as possible to get through these next 2 days without incident. It's a deal. We have our word. We'll call if we learn anything new. I'm sure the trade conference will go well. We're getting close. Afterward, Kia and Shizuku returned to the guild with Zeit. Lloyd and the team said their goodbyes to Arias and Shizuku, who planned to go out for dinner. The SSS then returned home. Would you like a balloon? Oh. Now that I think about it, you and Shizuku are going to the department store's roof tomorrow, right? Yeah, for the unveiling thing. We promised that we'd watch it together. That sounds great. However, considering Shizuku's condition, would she still enjoy the unveiling? It's totally fine. She said she was okay with Only feeling the atmosphere. I'll tell her about how it looks. That's great. She's one hell of a kid, huh? Hey, Randy. Something wrong? You look down. What are you talking about? Never mind. How about now? Take a look. I'm the same totally suave and handsome Casanova you always known, right? Casanova? Randy, I don't think you should be proudly calling yourself a Casanova to a little girl. It's the sad excuse of a facade supposed to convince us you're fine. Shush, no one asked you newbies. Still, Randy, don't beat yourself up too hard over it, okay? Alright, we're here to support you in times like these. Don't think till you have to deal with it on your own. Chill, I know. Still, they are my family. When I get the time, I'll talk to them straight and see what I can get from them. Wouldn't that be dangerous for one? Nothing I'm not used to. Besides, Uncle Sigmund's the one who said he wanted an answer from me, but I haven't even heard from him since. He did act like he was away when we visited earlier. Nobody wants a balloon? Anyways, I'm getting pretty hungry. Oh yeah, Chief's coming in late tonight, huh? He is. From the sound of it, they're still hashing out the security detail for the unveiling tomorrow. Maybe we should take this chance to finish the day with a meal out together. Doesn't hurt every now and then, I suppose. Maybe we should go to the place in Central Square. Or how about Lung Lao? Good thinking. Let's just drop off our work gear, and then we can... So what's going on here, then? Sight? Is something wrong? He says we have a visitor. A visitor? Randy? Let's see who it is. Oh no. What? Randy's cousin?
どうもどうも、シャーリー・オルランドです。遅かったね。待ちくたびれちゃったよ。
You're on Discord, I heard it. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, you're so cold, Dolphy. I'm your loving cousin and we haven't seen each other in 2 years. Where's the hug and kisses? Cut the shit and answer me. Why the hell are you here? No, that ain't it. What were you doing?
ぬるいね、ランディに。対人トラップを仕掛けてたら、入った瞬間にひき肉になってたよ。いつからそんなにふぬけになっちゃったのさ。
How dare you? What's that supposed to mean? Don't get your panties in a bunch. I didn't set any traps. Though if Dolphy's come along, we would have had all kinds of fun. So long as we're not at war, I don't plan on involving any civilians. The last thing this city needs is another problem child. You, Shirley, right? Now I need to introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings from the SSS. Oh, hey. Nice to meet you. Sorry about the other day, okay? Didn't mean to take your innocence with that little nibble I gave you. That aside, this is the CPD property we're standing in. Even that sofa you're sitting on is paid by taxpayer money. Also ask that you refrain from talking about things like traps and bloodshed in front of a child. My bad, my bad. I miss Dolphy so much that I wanted to tease him a little. As if you'd ever miss me. You're only here to deliver a message from your old man, isn't that right? Huh? Then... you got it. Didn't Daddy tell you he wanted to talk? You're gonna be busy tomorrow, so... What about tonight? Oh, but you don't have to come if you don't want to. You wouldn't stop at anything to drag me out there if I refused, right? Knock it off with that bullshit already. I know how these things work. Maybe you haven't lost as much of your edge as I thought. Daddy said he'd be waiting for you at Nuit Blanc. What are you gonna do? Fine. Sorry guys, looks like I won't be joining you for dinner. Hey Randy, is this girl a bad guy? Hey Kia. Kia, stay back. Hey, isn't that a little rude? By the way, who's the kid? She's super duper cute. Hmm? She's a kid we're looking after, that's all. Lay a finger on her and I'll kill you myself. Hear you loud and clear. Guess I'll have to not blow up your crappy little building then. Joking. You know I'm only messing with you, right? Right? I can't believe what I'm hearing. This is bad for my heart. Guess I don't got much choice but to go meet up with my uncle. I'll be back later, so don't worry about me, guys. But isn't it going to be too dangerous? Randy, I'd like to say hello, too. Do you mind if I join you? What? Lloyd? As the leader of the SSS, it'd be good manners to greet a co-worker's family, right? And he runs a pretty fancy club. I wouldn't mind getting to see it for myself. Oh, look at the balls on this guy. Sure, why not? If he wants to come so badly, then let's let him. I've never seen a party not worth crashing. Let me come too, then. Always wanted to go have some fun at Nuit Blanc. Who am I to say no to a handsome fella like you? Though you got some feminine mystique going on for you too, I like that better. Do you now? I'd prefer if you thought of me as a bad boy, though. Oh, for goodness sake. What the hell are you guys thinking? You too, Shirley. Shut your damn mouth already. Oh, come on. They even came to pick you up with the car. But what about the girls? They coming too? I hate to break it to you, but obviously the kid and Wolf aren't making it past the front door. Ellie, Noelle, please take Kier out to eat. Also get in contact with the chief. Besides, I'm counting on you to guard the building until the chief is back. Wolf. But... Okay, I understand. We'll take care of everything until you get back. Good luck, guys. Stay safe. Hey, Lloyd, are you going somewhere? Yeah, I'm going out for a bit with Randy and Wazzy. We might be back really late. Make sure you go to bed on time, okay? Okay. Have a safe trip. God damn it. How did it turn out like this? We better prepare ourselves for the worst. Look at this thing. That's a bulletproof Rhineford limousine. It'll take you guys long to blow your mirror on this, eh? Guess that means business is doing good. Yeah, we're rolling in the mirror. Welcome back, Miss Orlando. Been a long time, young master. Yeah, Gareth, it has. Seriously though, you mind cutting it with the young master crap? I'm sure you've heard about Lord Balder already. Truly is regrettable. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah. Alright, that's enough with the doom and gloom. Tonight we party! You guys do, come on, jump in. Let's move it, people. Sure. We'll be happy to tag along. I'll take you up on that offer. It's taller on the inside. It's marvelous, and taller. Are all Jaegers paid as handsomely as the Red Constellation? We might be a little special. Our clientele includes nobles and overloaded people. Raking in mirror by the millions is pretty common. I can imagine. There's a hefty price tag that comes with hiring first-rate Jaegers. Top corps have a lot of costs to cover. Weapons for one. You guys splurge on an airship yet? No, not yet. We prefer the best, and the Bell's got the best ones around. That's not exactly the kind of thing you see spring up on the black market. But I guess if we really wanted to, we could always just steal one for ourselves. Please tell me she's joking. I'll leave that to your imagination. I cannot believe what I am hearing. Yes, I apologize. Went out of your way to call us, Tio, and yet... No, it's fine. I am glad you told me. I should be going now. I will contact you again soon. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye, Tio! Try not to worry too much, okay? Okay, if you'll excuse me then. Wonder if the boys are going to be okay. Considering Who they're up against, I can't help but worry too. I'm back. Oh, it's the Chief! Chief, welcome back. Sorry I'm late. Any updates on the situation? Nothing has changed since I last contacted you. Shouldn't we be on standby in one of the nearby shops? I don't worry too much if I were you. The 1st Division has New and Blanc under surveillance. Oh, that's good to hear. Still, those guys could easily bypass our surveillance if they wanted to. So either way you slice it, all we can do is wait for them to come home on their own.